Hello everyone, and the channel is with you in search of the best, and today I will tell you about Blonde, everything you need to know. Listen carefully and don't get distracted. Subscribe to the channel. I looked at the statistics and 94% of people are watching without a subscription. It's not difficult for you to subscribe to this channel, but I will be glad. Click on the like button if you want to continue. Who has been cast in Blonde? Netflix has pulled together a star-studded cast for this one, meaning already our expectations are high. Cuban actor Ana de Armas has been cast as Marilyn Monroe in Blonde. James Bond fans will know Armas from the final Bond film, No Time to Die, but she has also appeared in a number of other Hollywood blockbusters including Knives Out and Blade Runner. She most recently also starred alongside Ben Affleck in the Amazon Prime film, Deep Water. Armas will be joined by Bobby Cannavale and Adrien Brody, who will play the Hollywood sweetheart's second and third husbands. Brody will play playwright Arthur Miller. Meanwhile, Mayor of Easttown star Julianne Nicholson will play Monroe's mother. Xavier Samuel and Evan Williams will also star. What is Blonde about? The film is an adaptation of Joyce Carol Oates' book, Blonde, a fictionalist historical novel chronicling Marilyn Monroe's life. Delving into the nitty-gritty of everything surrounding the icon and her personal life, the book covers her marriages, affairs, and the theory of her suspected murder. However, rather than being an exact retelling of her life, Oates' book is considered a reimagining, with added creativity and fantasy thrown in the mix, so we can expect the same from Netflix's adaptation. Created by writer and director Andrew Dominik, Netflix enlisted 12 Years a Slave and Moonlight producers Deed Gardner and Jeremy Kleiner for the project, too, as well as Brad Pitt, who co-produced it. Anna opened up about her hopes for Blonde in an interview with Netflix's Q. Director Andrew's ambitions were very clear from the start, to present a version of Marilyn Monroe's life through her lens, she said. He wanted the world to experience what it actually felt like to not only be Marilyn, but also Norma Jean. I found that to be the most daring, unapologetic, and feminist take on her story that I had ever seen. Blonde will take a look at how trauma plays out when it's experienced in the public eye, as Marilyn grapples with her identity. She's deeply traumatized, and that trauma necessitates a split between a public self and a private self, which is the story of everyone, but with a famous person, that often plays out publicly, in ways that may cause additional trauma, Dominik told Q. The film's very much concerned with the relationship with herself and with this other persona, Marilyn, which is both her armor and the thing that is threatening to consume her. Is there a release date for Blonde? Blonde will be dropped on Netflix on Wednesday, September 28th, and is expected to premiere at Venice Film Festival. A suitably glamorous launch. Why does Blonde have an 18+ rating? Andrew touched on the film's adult rating in his interview with Vulture, admitting he was surprised in the first instance, but that the story could be interpreted in different ways, and there may be scenes that offend. It's not like depictions of happy sexuality. It's depictions of situations that are ambiguous, he said. On the one hand, I think if I'm given the choice, I'd rather go and see the NC-17 18+ version of the Marilyn Monroe story. Because we know that her life was on the edge, clearly, from the way it ended. Do you want to see the warts and all version, or do you want to see that sanitized version? It's a film that definitely has a morality about it. But it swims in very ambiguous waters because I don't think it will be as cut and dried as people want to see it. There's something in it to offend everyone.